if anyone's seen the posts and stuff, preface this with saying at some point I'll make a full video on what happened, bus fire, this and that, but we're all okay. I'm down plenty of stuff, but music-wise, instrument-wise, only down one guitar. So that thumbnail picture that's up there right now is the second to last show I ever got to play with that DGT. Pour one out for it. It is nothing but ash now. Literally. Thankful to still have other guitars at home. So I was playing some this morning. I was glad to just be back home and play a little bit of guitar, if I'm being honest. And I thought, you know what? I'm waiting for some lunch. I got a little bit of time. Why don't I throw up a live stream? Say what's up to you guys. Let you know there's videos coming, obviously. We've had a little kinks in the road. But everyone's okay. Everyone's safe. Thankful to be home and still have multiple great guitars to play. It could have been so much worse, man. Losing all this stuff. So I'm going to sit and just... this morning I was just playing over some blues stuff. Really enjoying it. It's been a couple days, so... Man. What's up, Everett? Good to see you, man. Oh, well, feels good to be back home. Why don't I get a little just backing track going while waiting for some people to hang. Let's see what we got. What stuff do I have on here? It's gonna be a Thrill Is Gone. I don't know about the Thrill Is Gone. Oh, what is up, you guys? Man, getting a little bit of those licks out playing. How's everyone doing, man? Oh, it's good to be back on here. It's good to be back on here. Obviously got the hollow body going today because the DGT is no more. I'm very sad about it, but that's okay. Hey, there we go. Now we're getting some people in here. What's up, you guys? All right, you guys. Let's see, what do we got in here? Riff. Not sure what you mean. Guitar signed by Brian Bell. I don't know who that is. What happened to the DGT? Our bus caught on fire this weekend. And I didn't lose all my instruments, but everything that was inside the bus is gone. Very gone. As gone as it could be. Full bus fire. Completely burnt to the ground. As burnt to the ground as it could be. So, the DGT I was bringing back home in a gig bag, and it was on the bus. Because when the police took us to go to a hotel, before the bus fire had actually started, we could not fit it. And I thought I was just coming straight back to the bus the next morning. We did not know that the bus was going to catch fire. So. I get it that you have some stories to tell. Go ahead and catch your breath first. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, but it's crazy, yes. Yep, but it is okay. We are all okay. The trailer did not catch on fire. If the trailer caught on fire, I would only have these two guitars sitting behind me. Everything else would have been lost. The trailer did not catch on fire. I would have lost like 80% of my music gear if the trailer caught on fire, but it did not. So, that's a big win. I lost my in-ears. I lost my entire suitcase and a lot of clothes. I lost like AirPods. I lost a little Spark mini amp. I still got the bigger Spark, but all kinds of stuff, so. Scott, the DGT, the PRS DGT. But we're okay. I still get to sit here and play this great hollow body, dude, which is just... Good question. I don't have any like public statement on that yet, but PRS does know about it. I was talking with them. So at some point, regardless, I will replace that guitar. Do I have insurance? Well, I have my own personal insurance, but here, this is like a massive insurance claim with lots of moving parts that are outside of just me. So I don't think any of my personal insurance is going to be enacted in this case. But, yes. Hey, thanks, Andy. I appreciate that, man. So, Dennis, thankfully not starting over. I've got other guitars. We're going back out in 2 weekends. I did love that DGT, man. It's favorite guitar. But, so, hey, thanks, though, you guys. I'm on here. I wanted to come on and play. I spent 2 days, like, stranded in Iowa while we were figuring out how to get home and stuff. So, now we are home, and I hadn't played much guitar, and I was like, why don't I hop on here? Say what's up to all you guys. I'm going to have a whole video I'll post about the fire and stuff. But it is weird. I've got a video in the can before that's a gig vlog that I'm just going to post an intro thing, at least acknowledging the thing. So it's not just a random video. It's like, hey, I thought he lost that guitar, because I did. But, yeah, man. With Heritage, I have it just insured through, like, USAA. Dude, this is a great lick. I've said this on here before. I love doing that freaking... Such a pretty, just... How's everybody else doing, man? How is everybody else doing? Chris and I appreciate that. Yep, absolutely. You're absolutely right. No one was hurt. Don't know what a 64 Strat is. Well, it's all just itemized numbers. It really, even there, I just have tallied up the number of everything. So I don't know how much it matters of them like knowing what this hollow body is. It's more like, here's the price on that. But having insurance in general, great. Great to have. Okay, I think if you didn't say the 4 once, I wouldn't block this person. That was a little odd, a little pointed, huh? I'll block him and then hit him with that. Got 6, then we hit that 4, we hit that 3, 2. Oh, okay. Hop, love your playing. Every time I see you playing, I'm really baffled you can play everything. Even though I played 12 years as a hobby. Well, hey, thanks. Definitely can't play everything. Any type of like hardcore, like metal stuff, really hard rocking, like that's way out of my bag. But I love the blues stuff. I love the pretty stuff like what I was just playing. I love funky stuff, soul stuff, some fake gospel-ish stuff, you know. But Timothy said, do you consider John Mayer as a real blues guitarist? I would definitely say if you don't consider John Mayer as a real blues guitarist, you just don't know what blues guitar is. In fact, I'd stand on that, no doubt. Or you just don't know enough about him. But yeah, I mean, I think that tale's been told at this point. That's pretty obvious. So you're starting to play a Duke Levine tune? I don't think I know. What tune did you think? Hey, just logged on. What's up, Russ? You love it if you check it out, guarantee. Well, tell me what tune it is. That was just me riffing on some of the Amazing Grace progression, right? I don't know if you can send links in here, Scott, because I don't see a link, but I can look it up. How are you guys all doing, man? It's good to be back on here. I promise there's more videos coming soon. Obviously, we're put a little bit behind by this weekend in the fire. I got a cool gig vlog coming out. I got a cool setup video coming out. I'm going to do a story on the bus fire and stuff and talk about driving on the road. Can be dangerous. What else do we have coming out? I'm starting to do some of these shorts on like a couple easy blues licks, try and follow along. I'll probably do a longer actual sit-down video with you guys. So I got a bunch of stuff coming out. We've got one more weekend on this tour. Actually, it's not true. We got another weekend off after that, and then we're in Niagara Falls for 3 nights. So I'll show you one of my favorite licks. I've got so many. Ones I use all the time. Like here's a blues one, straight. Nice, simple. You can walk out of that major or minor anyway, but that. You can walk out of it more major if you want. You could go full major and go just. That's a great lick. It's great walking up from this E shape, right? That E-shaped A chord. Up to the 5th. Now I'm thinking I'm up here in this kind of C shape, right? You know, you make it a little bluesier at the end if you wanted. You go. Could do that, you know. That's a great lick going. I'm thinking out of this G shape for the A chord. Right? And that's going. That's a great lick. You play it up here too, watch. You walk out of it different up there too. That's what's kind of fun about it going. You know? I like all that stuff. That's another great lick right there. I went. So that's real mixing major and minor on that. Oh, real quick, you guys. Sorry, let me switch onto the Wi-Fi. I did not realize it was not on Wi-Fi. Awesome lick. Hey, yeah, absolutely. Cop some of that stuff. Cop some of that stuff, you guys. You know, I've been following that Aaron Shreve dude. If you don't know who Aaron Shreve is, he has inspired me, just him alone. There's like, I should start a series where I just react to some stuff and be like, guitar players you should know. And take like people that you don't hear talked about as often. They obviously have a name for themselves, but like not like, oh, Marcus King, you know, like other people that you wouldn't think of. Dude, he does this awesome triad work. I was trying to glean some of that. So like if I'm in the key E and I play a lick that's like, just nice and simple. Right? He will do that with triads, and I was trying to think, okay, if I go like something like that, but smoother. I was trying to work on that recently. Like I'm good to go. I could go. So it'd be. Could come up there with it. Come up to that one. So many different ways to do it. All right. Hey, thanks for all the great comments and everyone. You know, it's good. It's good to hear and see everybody. Like that one you just did? Okay, I'll walk through it. PRS, yep, this is PRS Hollow Body 2. Hollow Body 2 from 2019. Okay, do you believe that tone is in the fingers, or does the guitar and amp matter more? It's in the fingers. Now, the guitar and amp can play a factor, no doubt, right? But, you know, if I turn the volume off and I play... Right, you know, that's a great example right there. Then you turn the volume back on, you go. Howdy, hey AJ, good to see you, man. I don't, off the top of my head, know Purple Rain. We could try my backing rack and rip over it, but does the hollow body feed back easily? Add an acoustic ovation that would vibrate easily from the bass, making it unusable live. AJ, dude, hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. AJ is the resident mod. And you guys today, so I'm going to be on till about 4 today. Or maybe 3:50 or so. But, dude, thanks. Great to see you, AJ. So, this one specifically, I use live a ton. I use live on a very loud stage, standing in front of 2 amps right behind me. And you can get it to feedback. A lot of times I'm leaning into that and using it as part of our show, at least. But absolutely nowhere close to unusable. In fact, it adds a really cool thing that you can play with. No doubt. But yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. I've never been playing with it and thought like, oh man, this feedback's causing a problem. And like I said, I mean, I'm playing in front of, right now I'm playing in front of a 20 watt PRS HDRX20 and a twin reverb, standing, I don't know, maybe 1 yard in front of the amps on a loud stage. So now right this second I'm not, but well, I'm saying in our live show, right? He said E minor 11. This is a great. Oh. Can you play that riff you just did one more time? Love that bend you play. Yeah, this thing. I made this up a little while ago. I like this kind of vibe. I think this is what you mean that. So what I'm doing there is I'm taking this E-shaped A chord, right? This is A in E shape per arcade system. And then a lot of times like Hendrix or Mayer, or Stevie Ray Vaughan, any of those people will play it like this, right? So I got the root, major, third, fifth. And then what we're gonna do for this is I'm holding these 2 roots together. Thumb, ring finger, and then I'm taking the minor third. So it would be, here's the major third under my middle finger. I'm taking the minor third and pulling it up a half step with my pointer finger. And you could do that all the way up there. Nice progression in it. Okay. Scary news and tour bus. Yes, everybody is all right, thankfully. We lost a little bit of stuff, but so I jam with the band. Yeah, I'm in a band's my full-time job. Yep. Feedback is due to the piezo pickups now that I think about it. This has a piezo in it. Yeah, in fact, here, look. So this is these, and then under this it has a piezo. It has two outputs actually on the bottom. In fact, you can see it's upside down, but it does say piezo there. And when I've run that this way, lots of times live I'll just run this as an electric guitar. But there's times that we've done it where I need to cover some acoustic parts, and I run the electric output to my rig, and then I run the piezo output to front of house like I'm playing acoustic. So if I turn the piezo on now, we're going through, and I've got a light drive pedal turned on. I'll turn that off, but I'm still going through an electric amp, so it doesn't sound crazy acoustic. But this is the piezo sound of it. Right there. Anyways, yeah, it's cool. It's kind of fun blending them together once in a while. This is both of them. Or take a little bit more of the piezo. So here's just electric. Here's just piezo. I don't know where we're going from there. Anyways, okay. Tim, I took a lesson with you in the beginning of February. The gig I was preparing got pushed back until this Saturday, which gave me more time to practice. Like, hey, absolutely, Russ. And I remember that. Did you this past Saturday or this upcoming Saturday? And how did it go, if you did? Hey, thanks, AJ. I appreciate that. Dude, Aaron Shreve is, I'm working on it, man. Aaron is so good. I just sit and watch his videos, man. I watch it. I love it. The dude is so great at targeting those chord tones. Absolute fantastic adding in both triad licks, a lot of triad licks, and then the blues licks when it feels the best, and his phrasing is immaculate. I mean, the kid is so good. I think he's younger than I am. I don't think he's that old. I think he's in his 20s. He is so good, dude. So good. I love his playing, man. I got a lot of work to do on just the. I could target some stuff, but man, right now, mine is gleaning some more triad influence from him and consistently putting that in, trying to get to that, and then picking up more phrasing ideas. He so often, and I guess it's because I hear my own playing all the time, so it's like, oh, I'm sick of hearing this. Even though on the outside, it's like, oh, those are good licks. Dude's just so musical, and the phrasing. That dude is an incredibly musical player that phrases so well. How do you cope with your guitar hum noise at live volumes when playing live? Do you ignore it? Hope it blends in? Good question. I use an HX Stomp on the ground. Now I'm running through live amps. I just use that for my reverbs on my time-based stuff. But if I'm playing a single coil guitar and there's a lot of hum, by the time the band's rocking and going, doesn't matter, right? It's so loud and we're playing good sized stages, so it's not that bad. But I will lightly gate it, and I just use the built-in noise gate on the HX Stomp. So sometimes you have to. When I'm at home, I hate using it. But when you're playing at a loud volume, if you don't gate it too hard, you don't lose as much of the nuance, because every time you hit the guitar, even if you're hitting and using your dynamic softer, it's still a fairly hot signal. So it just gates out that hum. So I do use it sometimes. I always attempt to not use it. And it's almost exclusively when I've like my Strat, or not Strat, the SE Silver Sky. It's got great pickups in it, but they're like more vintage style and they're noisy, especially once I got a bunch of stuff turned on. So I have to gate that a lot for the live situations. Good question. Chrisson? You freestyling? Yeah, I've been freestyling kind of the whole time, but playing is fantastic. Hey, Sleep. Hey, thanks, Sleep. That burns. One thing I noticed is your picking hand. Pick plus finger. Yeah, hey, thanks. I'm hybrid picking almost every time you guys watch me do about anything. It's almost always hybrid picking. Do I like Kingfish? Yeah, I don't like sit and listen to a ton of his music all the time, but he's a killer player, right? Keep coming up to say, that's right. I remember you telling me about it, Russ. Good luck on it, man. Excited to hear how that goes. I hope that lesson was somewhat helpful. I enjoyed that. That was a good day of lessons. I had you, and I had another one that were both, I might have done 3 that day. Anyways, I had some good like lessons where we were working on some more fun stuff that I enjoyed. So speaking of which, if you guys are interested in guitar lessons, you can reach out to timavenmusic@gmail.com. Or there's a link in my YouTube bio. That link tree, the very first thing that's on there, will send an email straight to me. But yes, plug that just a little bit. I'm going to have some more time coming up. All right, guys, I got about 20 more minutes of hanging out on here. So let's play. What backing tracks did I have going on early? I had like a Thrill Is Gone thing going. Oh, Soul Blues backing track in G. What does this mean? Let's see what that means. Did the amp turn off? Oh, here it comes. I'll wait for some more questions. Hey! What's up, Jennifer? That's not bad. This is the guy playing over it, I guess. I guess we're just gonna listen to him play over it. Funky Blues backing track in C. I'm just on here hanging while I wait for to answer some more of y'all's comments. I'll just turn this down low a little bit. We'll talk some. He said, as we Asians have shorter fingers, honestly, do you think the lengths of your fingers create disadvantages? Nothing, I don't know. Nothing you couldn't overcome. I do have long, kind of spindly fingers, but I don't know. Watch Kingfish play. You know, his fingers look pretty thick and not crazy long. He's ripping, right? I mean, you know. So I think it's just, you know, I think the best way to approach that is not thinking that that's any type of disadvantage or like giving yourself any type of excuse like that. Like, yeah, I have long, skinny fingers, but same thing. I don't have a really quick, fast picking right hand. I can't pick crazy fast, so I rely a lot on that hybrid picking and hammer-ons and pull-offs to create speed, you know, all that. Whatever, right? If I go on, it sounds like a quick lick, and it kind of is, but my point there in that is that, like, that's all hammer-ons and pull-offs and me hybrid picking. You do that quick, you know, I'm going. If I play of slop right there. It's a lot of slop. Anyways, don't worry too much about your fingers. Look, sometimes, right, I think John Mayer has really big hands, and if you're trying to play neon with those bass notes, that can be hard sometimes, right? Like, you know, but I've seen people do it, right, you know. I don't know what Send Me an Angel is. Sorry, Jennifer. Definitely a super long. Jealous. I do have, I mean, it maybe looks longer on camera, but I can't play like any of those guys, so obviously the fingers don't completely matter. Lesson's very helpful. Watch, keep working the concept. Absolutely, Russ. Dude, I love to hear it. Love to hear it. Yeah, if you guys are interested in those lessons, right? And you're not locked into like any consistent schedule, because it depends on what level you're at too. Honestly, sometimes if we're talking more concepts and like a little bit just higher level stuff, a little bit more advanced, a lot of the times, like Russ just said, you can go back and watch that video and work on that stuff for months. You know, it's about concepts and ideas a lot of the times. Most of the lessons I do are centered around that, as opposed to being like, look, okay, we're going to put our finger right here, then you put your finger here, then here, then here, then here, you know. It's like the teach a man to fish thing, right? If I just show you a lick and spell it out for you. Whereas the idea is, okay, let's like talk about this lick. But what's the structure of that? We're starting on the root, I'm coming out of this E position, right? And it sounds kind of bluesy-ish from that first thing. I'm going minor, third, major, third. That's where we're starting to mix that major, minor blues stuff, right? Then I go 5, 6, up to 1, you know? Then you can walk it down minor pentatonic if you want. Start mostly major, walk it down all minor. I could go. Right? There I just... straight A minor pentatonic. Then we go back to A major. See that? What's that sound? I'm going minor, third, major, third. Tag the root. Then just real quickly at the end, I hit that flat 7. You know, make it sound a little bit sweeter. I could do the same thing, and I know this, that I could, instead of hitting the flat 7, hit the 6 right there. A little bit different sound. That's flat 7. Same thing, I tag that 6 up there, right? It's these ideas of thinking, okay, so then if I'm up here, and when I play a lick like that, well, I was like, okay, I went root, minor, third, major, third, 5, 6, 1. Go root, minor, third, major, third, 5, 6, 1. Same lick. So when you understand the concepts behind these things, that's the key part of the information. Instead of just saying, well, it's 5th fret, or whatever, 7th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret, 5, you know. Like, that doesn't do anything. Once you're at a certain point, at the beginning, everybody kind of has to learn, like, hey, put your fingers right here. But a lot of the lessons I teach are people that have been playing enough where it's like, okay, let's start working on these concepts. What shape am I playing out of right here, right? This is my home bass, E shape. It's an A major chord and E, right? There's an A chord, 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 right? And then knowing your scales throughout that, just the pentatonics even to start, right? Where I can sit here and go. These are for major chord shapes, obviously. But... go up to that C shape. Add a little bit of that major scale, right? Same thing here. So, you know, you can have some fun with it. Anyways. Let me look in here. Definitely long. Yes, less. Okay. Don't know what Ride the Lightning is. Now you play and sound totally different. Yeah, but you know what's great? You're still playing. I mean, Django Reinhardt, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm pretty sure, I think he only had 2 fingers on his left hand. And that's, he created an entire style of music, right? And is revered as like one of the, you know, I can't play any of that kind of stuff. But, you know what I mean? So, you know, if I lost fingers, if I lost my whole hand, my left hand, obviously, then I'd still play music. I'd have to transition to some other type of instrument probably. Then that's, at that point, it's like, man, it's, you know, But I've seen some people on the internet that have one finger and are, you know, I've seen people on the internet. Have you guys ever seen this guy? I think he's Brazilian. There's a dude that I think he was born with no arms. He has no arms at all on either arms. And he is a pretty damn good guitar player and plays with his feet. His feet bends, ripping. Look that up if you haven't. You'd have to type in just like guitar player with no arms, something like that, because I don't know what he's called. But dude, if he can do it, you know, now that would take some practicing. But the dude has no arms and like rips on guitar. His guitar sits on the ground and he has a little mat for it. And the dude's like bending and ripping solos and playing chords with his left foot. It's just crazy. He's picking with his right foot. Unbelievable. If you've never seen that, check that out. That'll make you be like, okay, that'll either make you be like, all right, I should give up, or there's no excuses, which is the better way to look at it. Favorites in genre and artists to listen to outside of Lanco. Yeah, so obviously I don't like sit and listen to a bunch of Lanco music, especially now when I first started playing with the band. Oh wait, hold on, we just got a donation in the chat. Dude, thank you. 2 enthusiastic thumbs up, making yourself available to answer questions and invaluable. Hey, dude, thank you so much. And the first tip in the chat, Sleep That Burns, man, thank you a ton. Huge ups on that, dude, thank you. So appreciated. Okay, favorite genre though? I love blues stuff, man. I love funky stuff. I love funky blues type stuff. Some like soul kind of stuff. Some New Orleans funk sometimes. What's his name? In The Monster Gentleman. John Cleary and The Monster Gentleman. Whew, that's awesome. I love some stuff like that. I love some Marcus King rip some blues. I like listening to John Mayer. I like listening to go back to the Stevie Ray Vaughan stuff. I like listening to Mateus Asato's stuff. I like stuff in the country space, particularly the stuff that's like cooler and newer. The guy out on tour with this good friend Willie Tate, dude, his songs he's putting out. That most recent song right now, Never Learn. Check that out, dude. That's just a vibe. That's sick. You know, it's country, but it's not the stuff that everybody else is putting out. It's cooler, you know. So anyways, I like all kinds of stuff. Play Sugar? No, I don't know that. Sorry. Lost an arm and kept playing. Yep, there it is. There it is. Hello. What's your advice for someone who just started learning the guitar alone today? Hey, great question. Oh, dude, another electron. Good live chat. Hey, thank you. Road King 2016. Hey, thanks, you guys. Super appreciate the tips. Seriously, that means the world. Literally. Never expected, but always appreciated. Tips on learning, and you just started today, you're learning alone. Go on YouTube, just type in beginner guitar chords. Learn that G chord. You know, someone's going to walk you through on some video on there a G chord, right? Learn how to play a G chord or a D chord. I'm a little out of tune. C chord, you know, an A minor chord. They'll walk you through like 5 or 6 beginner guitar chords. And then you can play a ton of songs just with that. You have to learn how to strum a little bit, and they'll probably talk about that. But just hit the ground running and look up some stuff you like, you know, some songs you like, and try and just... You like Wagon Wheel? There it is, 4 chords. Heading down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina. I'm not a singer. Let's say, staring up the road, pray to God I see headlines. Anyway, that's my advice. Rick Allen overcame the loss of an arm and continues to hit those drums. Dude, I didn't know that, actually. Ever heard of Mark? No, I have not. Mark, I don't even know how to say that last name. Drewster, good to see you, though, man. I'm a Marcus King fan, too, and Billy Strings. Absolutely, dude. I've been a Marcus King fan for a long time. We're just trying to, I mean, all of it. Trying to figure out some of those licks. I love him and Billy Strings. That Summertime. That old Carter's video. Then Marcus comes in with some lick like... does it go? Something like that. And it goes. Summertime and the living is easy. The fish are jumping, I think that's what it says. And the cotton is high. What? I gotta figure out that ending little tag like he does. We play it right. How long have I been playing? Hey, 17 years where we're at. With that PRS hollow body, yes, can you get a convincing acoustic tone? Absolutely, but there's a couple keys. So I can turn on the piezo right now. But here's the thing, playing through just a guitar amp with the piezo, it's still, you can hear that it's the piezo, but it's not going to be like, wow, that sounds exactly like an acoustic guitar. So when I've run this live, look, it has two outputs. When I've done this live where I need to cover acoustic parts, I send the electric output to my normal amp. And then I send the piezo output to front of house like an acoustic. I plug into an LR Bags DI and then I send it out. So doing that, absolutely. You know, for a plugged in acoustic, right, you're not going to sound like a mic'd up pre-war Martin. That's not what it's trying to do. But live, utility-wise, and I remember when I was going to get this instrument, I was looking up a bunch of reviews and this and that. Plenty of people being like, oh, this is a gimmick or this is whatever. Dude, all those people I was watching, they're not playing any real gigs. You know, all these people, oh, it's a gimmick. It's like, dude, I'm using this as a utility in front of plenty of people, and it definitely serves a purpose. It's just a niche purpose, you know? So if you're recording at home and you have an acoustic guitar, mic that up. Like, unless you're going for the specific piezo sound. But live, not having to switch guitars, have a very convincing, good acoustic sounding tone, like it's plugged in, is awesome, especially through a full PA. Because look, I'll turn on the piezo on right now, and through a guitar amp, it doesn't sound exactly like an acoustic. You know, this is just the piezo. So here's the magnetic pickups. Magnetic, your normal electric pickups. Right? Now if I go piezo, there's also a drive pedal on right now, you know. Now through the electric guitar amp, it's kind of its cool own thing. But if you're going for like live, I want to be able to cover some acoustic strummy parts. If you were a singer and you like playing some electric, but you're also like the acoustic player in a band, like you get one of these. Now look, this is a real expensive guitar, but the SE version does the same stuff and is not nearly as expensive as this core version. And you could switch to the piezo, run that to front of house, and have your electric set up. And you can play a little electric when you want if you're a singer, or you flip over to that piezo, you're strumming along, and it's going to sound like you're plugged in an acoustic thing. And if you're playing, you know, a 4-hour set, a cover thing at a bar, you could take one guitar, never have to change. You could do, so there is a use for it. And I see people on Broadway doing that. You can also blend them, which is really cool. We used to have a point where I was running both outputs, and on big hits for certain things, I would have my full electric overdriven sound going through my amp, and then I'd have the piezo going out, and it's like I was playing two instruments at the same time. I'd have these big, clean, a little out of tune, acoustic chords within the gritty, you know, electric. I hate that overdrive pedal, to be honest, but so there's that. I go back up to Piezo and I go. This is a Parker guitar. This is a PRS. Sorry, it's a hollow body too. And you guys, I got about 5 more minutes on here. Then I do got to hop off. But dude, thank you to the 2 people that tipped. Also, thank you so much. Hollow body 2. This is my favorite part. Check the back out on that. That's cool, right? I really like this guitar. And the DGT is gone. So now my main humbucker guitar, until I replace it, is going to be this. I'm going to buy another DGT though. I mean, it was like, I just loved it so much. So, do you play lead on the latest Lanco album, or did you join, or did you join right after? Great question. The latest one, the full thing, We're Gonna Make It, that album, I'm on half of it. So, You'll Always Be, Memories. I wrote and played all those parts in the solo on Where I Belong. That's my solo on that. It's an acoustic solo there, but I wrote that and played it. We're Gonna Make It. I'm leaving a couple out. But thankfully, on the stuff we are working on now, I will be on the whole thing, and there'll be a lot more like actual electric guitar. You know, on those things, there's some like electric guitar. Even like We're Gonna Make It, there's technically a ripping part at the end, but it's buried in the mix. If you come see us live, I play it quite louder mix-wise. But on the new stuff, I mean, we just finished the first day of tracking on something else. We've got a great solo, got some cool parts, some stratty tones, cool stuff. I think it's cool. So, yes, I'm on half of that album. The other half was recorded mostly before I met the band, which today, check this out actually, today is the 3-year anniversary of being in the band. On March 18th, I played very first gig with Lanco 3 years ago, so 2023. Okay, let's see. Parker guitar. I was thinking for playing at church, it could be great, Paul. Dude, in the SE one, obviously. The SEs, you go the SE route, you know, unless you just have a lot of money, to be honest. Have you ever played live in a band, or I don't know what SMTH means, or something? Yeah, it's what I do for a living. Yeah. Just got done with 3 shows this weekend. Where were we? We were in Des Moines, Iowa, downtown Chicago. That show was lit, and Peoria, Illinois. Yeah, I play live for a living. Lanco's the band. That's like my full-time job. PRS Core, really expensive one. What she cost? Yeah, look, if you buy these, hey, thanks, AJ. Yeah, if you buy with these off the wall, it's expensive. I think this is, I don't know, maybe $6,500. It's expensive. Look, I'm a PRS artist. I paid money for this guitar. It's technically used. It's from 2019. I didn't get it brand new. And I mean, I'm an artist, so it wasn't $6,500. I did put money down for this guitar. And it's used technically. So if you really wanted a core one, full all the way, look at the used market. Honestly, I recommend that for like any guitar, but especially PRS, because they get really expensive brand new. And dude, used instruments most of the time are better. Part of the big bummer about losing that DGT is that I just spent 3 years breaking it in, and it was so good. It was infinitely better than the first day I got it. All the nicks and dings, the way it worn into my hand, it's way better, you know. Now that's with, I don't know, a couple hundred gigs under that guitar's belt before it got burnt, literally. But yeah, so this is an expensive guitar, but they make the SE version of this. So if you're looking for this type of functionality and not the almost 7K price tag, dude, the SE ones are great. I had an SE one that I was testing for a while before this, and then the opportunity came to possibly acquire this one, and I was like, let's do it. Same reason why it's this color. This is not my normal color scheme. I would never have ordered this color, but this is the used one that they had at the artist showroom, and we had worked on some stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pull the trigger. It's still cool, and it's grown on me, you know. But yes, I would never order this one. I wouldn't have at the time. All that to say, they're acquirable. Just go the SE route. And if you really want a used, you are lucky if you're under 4K for one. But they're out there. Hell yeah, homie. I'm in Nashville and can't wait to check. Hey, dude, awesome. Heck yeah, definitely SE. Yeah, go with an SE one. The SEs are great, though. I really can't overstate that. The SE hollow body has a little bit more differences. I could spend the next 10 minutes telling you about the differences because normally the core and SEs are almost identical. There, all the functionality is the same. The lower bout's a little bit bigger, the neck's profiled a little bit differently. There's less of a carve. This is solid wood top and back, right? That's all ply, which like a 335 is all ply. Like solid is, you know, so it's not a bad thing that it's ply. I played them. They're great, man. The SE ones are great. I had one here at the house for like 2 weeks. I played a lot on it. There's videos probably running around somewhere on one of my socials of me playing that. Oh, yeah, you said Nash. Dude, absolutely. I don't know when. We don't play in Nashville that much. I only played... Well, okay, so CMA Fest at some point. We might... I don't know if we're doing something for that. Someone will tell me at some point. CMA Fest... But last year all we did we do CMA Fest? I can't remember. Was it last year? It might have been 2 years ago, honestly. 2 years ago was sick, dude. We played on that stage and Zach Top played right before us. He was killer watching. That was a great crowd. It was a lot of fun playing. Zach is awesome. Killer player. I didn't know he had it like that till that gig. We were waiting. It's a festival type of setup. Zach played, then we played, and I think we closed out the stage. And just watching him play, I didn't know he was a guitar player. I'd heard his songs. I didn't know he was playing all the licks. And I was like, damn, that dude is really good. Zach is awesome and can sing, can write. I mean, the dude's got, you know, if you haven't listened to Zach Top's music and you like kind of that old school country vibe, Zach Top, dude. But yeah, man, hopefully we play in Nashville again at some point, you know. Last year, I think it was only CMA Fest, and then we did the Opry, and that Opry was at the Ryman. And there, seeing that gig is such different than an actual Lanco gig. It's not the same. Yeah, Opry. The Opry gigs are a lot of fun, but like a Lanco show is rocking, and we have such a set built out there. It's like, here's 3 songs, and it's more like listen to the songs than like I'm about to really rock out. And there's so much energy in our shows that that's definitely part of it. But I'm okay. I hope you run into my nephew. He plays for some goofball named Evan Homer. Hey, thanks, Sleep. I feel like I've heard Evan Homer's name. Open box sale, dude, look at that. What kind of strings you use? I like elixirs. Cambodian looking guy. I don't know. Put some stickers on it. Yeah, that's what I need. Some stickers on this. SE models on sale this week. Yeah, if you guys are looking at that, I should tag the product on here. I should do a product link to the freaking. I've been a Sweetwater affiliate. I have the links. I should do a freaking link. Rottweiler burst. I've never heard it called that, but that's true. Yeah, this is a tobacco burst, right? That's an awesome guitar. That was the first good guitar I ever got. I had a couple guitars before that, but I've been playing like 4 years maybe, and then that was the first like, oh, this is like a pro instrument, you know. or you just do it as a job. When does it inspire me to write music? I write a lot of stuff that's like instrumental. I don't sit and like literally write tons of lyrics all the time. I get most creative when anything bad has happened, no doubt, or just you're down, or years and years ago, when I went through a big breakup. I mean, this is like a decade ago, but lots of music came out of that. But but also just playing wise and riff wise, other great players inspire me a lot, and getting around with the guys and like writing music and so yeah, it is a job, but they don't do local gigs there. Why not? Good question. There's just not a, like, when you're full time, like what you call it, like, I mean, like, we're a touring act called a national act, right? So there's just, you can only hit this market a few times a year if you did do it. I mean, 2 years ago we kicked off the tour at the Basement East, which was a great show. And then I played at CMA Fest multiple times here. We've done like private or like radio only things. I won't count those. And then we've done the Opry. Since I've been in the band, we've done the Opry twice. Once at the Grand Ole Opry, and the other time was Opry 100 at the... Oh, where's the poster? Oh, it's back there. I don't know. Oh, you guys can see it back there. That's our Ryman Opry 100 poster. So there's only so many times you can hit that market, So if we're out every weekend, and we're not playing at like bars, these are like ticketed shows. So I sometimes play around in town. I used to a lot more. I don't as much now. But we're busy also, like when I'm not on the road now, I'm either doing this stuff or we're writing, we're tracking, I'm not just a side player, so there's a lot that goes into being like, okay, we've got to move our trailer, or we have to put stuff in the storage unit, or someone's picking up a new merch order, or we're writing music, or we're recording music, or we have a meeting with the management, or we have a meeting with this, or we're doing a content shoot. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Normally as a side player, you wouldn't do any of that stuff really. You'd rehearse maybe, but otherwise, everything's being done and you're just there to play the parts. So I'm pretty busy in general, so I don't play around town like quite as much. But that's kind of why you just can only hit a market so many times, and different markets are better or worse. Like Chicago crushes for us. Crush in Chicago. We just sold what? I think we were at 900 tickets at that last show on Saturday. It was a great show. But you could go somewhere else, smaller cap, and maybe only sell 300. I mean, it just depends. Okay, you guys, I hate to cut it off because I'm having a great time on here. But I've got to head out and eat new model PRS SE Ed Sheeran hollow. Yeah, so that's going to be quite a bit different, right? That's going to be quite a bit different. It's a baritone. That'll be a whole, but if you look at so hollow body 1, from what I understand, means the whole. This is mahogany. This is maple. This is maple. Hollow body 2 is 1, 2. It's 2 pieces of maple. The original hollow body 1 is just maple up here, and that's all mahogany on the back. So this is 2. Well, it's 4 pieces of maple, right? Because each one of these is seamed. But, yeah. Most of the time, tops like this are 2 pieces, because a lot of the times it's just hard to find the trees they cut down for this wood. And this is at PRS. My rep at PRS was telling me about this. The trees they cut down for the wood are normally just not thick enough around to do a whole single wood top. Now, obviously, private stock wise, you could pay for single piece tops and stuff. That's out there, but when you see all the standard any Les Paul anything, it's always book matched like this because the tree's not normally thick enough for that. Just something I learned not that long ago. I'd be forming a local band and doing local gigs. Tell me what you mean. Oh, you're saying I should do that? Well, man, I mean, this is the current band is like my career and full-time job, so I do those for fun, and I guess you get a little extra money sometimes, and I play with other people, but I'm busy and I'm traveling a lot and I'm doing a lot of stuff. We're working on the next record, like I don't know. I would have fun forming a local like blues band that plays 1 to maybe twice a month on like a Monday or Tuesday night at a little place. And just doing that for fun. That I would have a lot of fun with. But otherwise, I mean, I'm getting to play live all the time. We're constantly traveling. Okay, hey you guys, I'm going to hop off. But thank you so much for... Do you like it be traveling a lot or it gets boring? I gotta hop off, but I'll answer this question. I like it. I'm so used to it now. I've done it for so long, and for so many years I was just traveling in a car, and then that upgraded to like a church van, and then that upgraded to a Sprinter bus, and then that upgraded to an actual tour bus or flying to the gigs, which tour bus can be dangerous. I mean, obviously part of the thing coming on here, which some of you guys have never met me or don't know, but our bus literally just burnt down this last weekend. And that's a whole thing on its own. We don't own that bus. Anyways, side thing. But I like it a lot. It can be very hard. It's hard to do with family, but it's a lot of fun to travel. You know, it's yeah, I like it a lot. It's I would, if I was this age and still driving in a car, and this might be kind of terrible to say, I think I'd starting to be getting sick of it. But to be honest, I either fly or we get on a bus and I can hang out. I get to sleep. We have a professional drive, right? Like, so the amenities make it better, to be completely honest. That's like a real take. I know that might sound this or that, but it's true. Okay, you guys, I've got to hop off. Hey, it was great hanging, great talking to y'all. Be on the lookout. I promise more actual videos are coming. I promise. I've had one heck of a time recently. So more stuff is coming. I promise, dude. Thank you so much to the people that tipped in the chat. Seriously. Thank you. So until next time, peace.